Well, people, I don't know who's out there. We're just looking for some games to join. It looks as if the Law Druid is not running at the moment. I think I would have possibly got a message about it by now. So I tell you what, let's create our own game. And give a chance for some other people. Join the stream.
Good afternoon.
All right, let's have a go at the pit.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Our magic find is now about 310. We're still on the lookout for this ethereal armor base. Let's go that way. And we have picked it correctly. That's a unique group too. Okay. Isn't there? Okay, War Seabell 98. Looks as if we'll do this one, then we'll join that. Now I found out a bit more of this about this law One. There's the new one. You get your next down to the unique. Oh, we've lost the mercenary, which is unusual.
Good day.
We may even want to give some thought to collecting a bit more gold. We did get this afternoon a couple more magic for that. That's a good one. That one and that one. 2 successive charm drops following the law. Druid. Charm. Well, that looks about it. How much gold we got? No, we've still got plenty. And I think there has to be another shaman encampment over here. All there's you now. At least worth the trouble to stop for. I think that will do.
Not in time.
And there's another perfect ruby. Okay, let's go join Wildstone Keep level 3. I think we've got time. Do we go and have a go at Pimbleskin? Hello, Joe. Yeah, thanks for the sub, Joe. Now, I'm going to make a change in a moment, and you can be the first person to see it. Yeah, I'm assuming we're just about. Just let me do that. All right, now. You, Joe, are a relatively new member to the stream. Can you just let me know if I've got this right here? You are the same Joey who gave me that Headhunter's Glory. Could you give me a comment back? I think it was you who gave me that. Back there. Yes, I'm certain it's you, but I wouldn't. There's another flawless ruby. I think, Joe, we might wait. Hello, Cal. Right, Cal, I think the times are right. If you'd like to hang on for a moment, Cal, given you're one of the most regular members of the stream, Happy New Year to you, Cal. I've decided to make a change of some significance. I hope Nightbot does its bit. Let's see if we can knock down Bale here. Now I found out about a bit this afternoon. I found a bit about this particular bot, this Lord Druid. It carries no MF apart from what's on the Enigma, and according to there's Nightbot, and according to the person who runs it, who was in the game this afternoon, this bot does not pick up anything except golden potions. Alright people, let me alt tab out here, people. Alright, Cal, here we go, folks. I've decided to do this. Now, it's been... your screen's going to freeze for a moment, but it's been about 1 year and 3 months since I started streaming, somewhere about September of 2018, and the response was far more than I ever anticipated. The reception has been, by and large, been very friendly, so let's go with that. And welcome to my home, I suppose. Let me go back there. So, let's just check the messages here. Oop. Yeah, so it's gone back to number 1. And I'll explain the physical setup, people. If you wonder why I'm looking down, it's because I'm a dreadful typist. Which people may in the stream may have noticed. So we'll go and have a go at Pindlesking before that Lord Druid gets too far away. What I might do in a moment is join the voice chat. But let's just get into the Chaos Sanctuary where Law is. And we're trying to get there before, and we've done it, before he puts up the town portal at the pentagram. In fact, I'm wondering, people, I might explain the physical setup here. So what I've got is the webcam sitting on top of my monitor, and the monitor is on the top layer of a split level desk, and immediately under the bottom edge of the monitor is my tablet where I see the text comments. What I'm going to do here is just grab my headphones and join the voice chat, I think. And once I untangle my headphones, that will make it a lot easier. Let me swap to the voice chat. So if I do that, oh, Drew is in the voice chat. Hello, Sean. Happy New Year. Just let me join in the voice chat here. It's New Year's Day in Australia, people. Just let me do that. Okay, Drew, were you there by any chance? We're just going to go back to the game now. I'll need to turn that down just a touch. Alright. Let me know if you think this setup looks a bit strange. We'll have that grand charm. We got a paladin skiller. And that's not one. What we're chasing this druid around for is to try and get an ethereal armor base. And we pick up flawless gems. Now, Sean, I don't recall your name being on the stream before. but I may have that wrong. I get people who call in occasionally. Let's do... I know he's already dispatched things over there. No, I haven't. Oh, thank you, Sean. Yep, all right. Well, this is what you're seeing here, Sean. Cal's wished me a happy new year. This is the first time I have used my webcam. I thought for New Year's Day... Oh, thank you, Sean. Yes, yeah, I have no real comparison, Sean, because it's the only one I've ever played. So my eye line's going to go all over the place here. I'm alternating between the webcam, the middle of the... let's have a look at the small charm and the grand charm. I've just made the point, Sean, that this druid we are following, and it is a bot, does not collect anything according to the person who runs it.
Yes?
Except golden potions. Don't want that. Don't want that. So for example, this afternoon it dropped that. And also that. So our magic find is now about 310. I'm collecting I'm collecting flawless gems, rather. So, wrong spot. Let's try that. And this druid gets to bail at a most horrendous pace. Yes, I have to say this bot, Sean, does not attract a lot of followers. It runs every day, and the reason why I follow it is it's a very reliable bot. This, Sean, is US East. In fact, this particular... I have not played on Battle.net for since about 2003, but Schwinn, who has supplied most of the gear on this character, did invite me to play, and I thought I'd give it a go. So I'd say probably, we've got a sorceress in here. What level is she? 87. This is ladder. So yes, if you looked at the videos, Sean, most of them have... I'm going to look up here, aren't I? It looks bad. Most of the videos here that you've seen would have been me doing single player. I must learn to type without looking at my... Yeah, I made a non-ladder character, but I'm only well, the main reason for me doing this, Sean, I was wondered, could my single player build survive in Battle.net? And the other thing I'm doing here is trying out ladder rune words. Just let me turn the headphones down just a touch. Hello, Schwinn. Alright, Schwinn, you've seen the chat. If you'd like to join the voice chat, Schwinn, you can, if you're looking at the stream, well, you must be looking at the stream to make the comment. I've decided to start using my webcam. If you'd like to join in with the voice chat, you're welcome to do so. I'm in there at the moment. I've got to learn to type without looking at my hands, which I've never quite got the hang of. I've realised now that I'm actually seeing it, it doesn't look too appealing. Ish, well, yeah. I thought because the response has been, by and large, pretty good. I thought that, that we have been gloriously... Okay, thank you, Sean. And see that the bot just doesn't pick up anything. For what it's worth, Sean, I'll mention again. Thank you. I can't stay on too late tonight, Sean. Yeah. What are we on? So I just want number 2. What was I going to say, Schwinn? Yeah, the creator or person claiming... There's me looking down while I type in the next game. The creator of this law bot came on this afternoon and said that the bot only has the MF going with the Enigma and it only picks up golden potions, which would explain some of the things it leaves behind. Remember, it did... Okay. Oh, we want 2. There we go, we're in. Let's make a copy of that. Yeah, there'll have to be some changes. Now put the webcam up. There'll have to be some changes to the way I do things. One is that when I'm not streaming, I won't be making that announcement on the stream. That I'll put up purely on the Discord. For what it's worth, Shrin, I'm still struggling to get an ethereal armour base. I got a 697 dust shroud this afternoon, rolled it to sockets and got 3 again. Warpike. Actually, I'll have that for gold. Whoops. Whoops. That's happening a bit too often. Hello, Stefan.
Hello.
Surely this is going to be worth full gold. Yep. Happy New according to the Gregorian calendar. Yes, now I'm wondering what the other alternatives are for calendars. Julian calendar, that's it. I suppose there's always the Chinese one too. That would do the trick. Yes, Lobomir, hello Lobomir, yep, I thought I'd put my face up New Year's Day. Well, I ummed and ahed about doing this. I've had the webcam, oh, let's try that. Now, we didn't get it. Now what we're going to do here, people, is run down and see, by any chance, did it leave an ethereal armour? We got here a bit late. That's no big deal. Yeah, the reception, Lobomir, Stefan, Schwinn will be on later, has by and large been very kind. I reckon almost tilt that. Oh, there's it. Now, see, the bots left behind are unique. It's an unusual bot, this thing. Thank you, Stefan. I'm told he is treating me kindly, though I would... I'm not certain I ever class myself as good looking. Yes, I did get to level 94. Yep, that happened a couple of days ago. I must not. Yeah, I've realised now how unappealing looking down at my hands to type. I tell you what we are going to do, folks. I'm just going to tab out here. I'm just going to tilt the camera slightly. Your screen's going to freeze. Let's go. I just need to Let's go. I think that'll be a bit better. Right, back to the game. Yes, Stefan. Yep, I've got. Put it this way: I can't clear the pits at the speed at which this law bot clears the Chaos Sanctuary. So, and I have got a couple of Ethereum. And the other thing, hello, Drew. I notice you're in the voice chat. If you'd like to join me, you are welcome to do so. So yes, I put up the webcam for the first time ever. I thought, given how kind the response has been, I didn't think there was any vast danger associated with showing my face. So I noticed that this business of looking down, see, the bot does not pick these things up. I've got to look to see if I can go. I've never been a good typist, and I realise now it's actually not all that appealing to look down at my hands to see where the keys are. Oh, there's one. So we'll try and do it this way, but I said there's one I will not be making. So for example, let's not worry about it. Days when I'm not streaming, I'll not be making announcements now that I've got my face up on YouTube. Extra Talzami or armor I can have? No. Yeah, and as usual my typing lets me down.
Not even death can
But we do have Joey for Stefan and Drew and Labam. If you'd like to welcome Joey into the stream, he was the first person on. He's, I think, actually we're going to have that on that plate for gold.
What do you
Lost the mercenary a couple of times. Just have a quick look here. Yeah, but if you'd like to welcome Joe to the stream, he did say hello before. Well, I'm still carrying arguably far too many perfect gems, but I want them. I need actually another essence from Mephisto, and then I can make yet another token. So being able to touch type would be an enormous help. Now every time I drop my eyes, folks, if I'm down that far, I'm looking at the keyboard to type. Let's blow up those things before they get up again. And if I'm looking there, that's a look at the text chat. If I'm looking there, that's the middle of the screen. If I look up there, that's a look at the webcam. And there, people, is another... there's a message from that account, Noed, or no, I don't know what the correct, but that's the person who gave me the Enigma, which I thought was, and Schwinn, at least I've been able to give Schwinn a few things back in return. Let's do that. Let's have that loricated mail for gold. Actually, Stefan, I didn't make it. I was given it. I did not make it at all. I think that... Now, I thought I was good enough. I thought I was lucky enough to get a low rune. But I was saying to some of the others, I cannot for the life of me get a 4-socket ethereal base to get fortitude. I don't know how common Enigma is on Battle.net, but I was certainly grateful to have it. I do have the Wealth rune word for some measure of magic fine, but of course there's no teleport. And this character does need to respec. Once I got the strength boost from Enigma, I am over-spec. 179 is way too much. Hello, Jorm. Found low in the throne room. Yeah, where'd I find mine? Start of the River of Flame. Well, Jorm, unless somebody... Schwinn says you might join in later. But, as you can see, Jorm, I've decided to... put my face up on stream for the first time. I'm just doing it on New Year's Day because I thought, right, the reception for the last 15 months has been by and large nothing but kind. Now, oh, that was the Bone Flame, Succubus Skull. Not that I prefer Homunculus, but that's the sort of thing this box just... Oh no, here we go. Not exactly a huge boost to resistance, run, walk. Yeah, it's not a particularly good one, is it? Okay, so we will go into game 3. I'd prefer Homunculus. I noticed Mr. Llama, for example, is clearly an excellent touch typist. I clearly am not. So that glance downwards is me looking at the keyboard. Now, we've got to get in here quickly and have a go at Pindleskin. And we'll block that one. Players 3 is about right. Yes, Stefan. Now, I had a spirit but not a shield. And when I got the Homunculus, I didn't have enough strength to equip a spirit. There's the Soulflay. I was not prepared to put the strength, the points, but I could do it now. In fact, what I'm figuring, Stefan, is this. We've been cursed. Now we want to get into the Chaos Sanctuary quickly. Yep, I agree with all that, but let's just get into the Chaos Sanctuary. And I'll quickly show you my reasoning. I may still get to Spirit. Yeah, we're down the bottom end. Now, if I respec this character and I put base points in for that Enigma Dust Shroud, will be 77. I'd then have enough for War Travellers with another 10, and that would in turn give me enough to equip Spirit. But at the moment on Switch, there's one of Joey's gifts to me, Headhunter's Glory, and that Bone Shade there was one of the things this bot dropped. So we've still got pretty good resistances even on Switch. Yes, the Enigma I certainly need for teleport. I was not expecting to get an Enigma in Battle.net, on Battle.net. We're looking for an Ethereal Armor base, remember? I was not expecting to get an Enigma on Battle.net, but somebody gave me one. So that was very generous. I'm running 80 fast cast as it stands, so that's past the 75 break. Oh, Stefan, I have no idea what a burr rune is worth. I've got a D2 JSP count, but like many, I only have them so nobody else can use my name. In fact, I haven't been on D2 JSP for months. Oh, don't do that. That was nearly a dreadful error. Superior Monarch. We can only socket that 12. Okay, enhanced defense too. We are going to sell that, people. A little bit down on gold. Yes, Jorm, I know. Yes, I noted that. Yep, I don't mind it scrolling over my face, but perhaps other people do. I'm not that anxious to show my face off. But, I may change that, yes, if it looks unappealing. I really did want it to sort of how could I put it, morph between that and the avatar I've normally used, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. Yep, well, it would be, I assume, Stefan, yeah, but I'm going to sell that one. I'm a little bit down on gold. In fact, let's do it. Oh, I've still got that loricated mail. Let's just put that there. We'll see if we can grab something if it becomes available. Should even have a look at the Sawyer, I suppose.
I am overburdened.
Ah, let's do that. Oh, don't know what happened there.
Good day.
Now, I won't be on. I've got to go travelling tomorrow, people, so I won't be. Oh, it's getting a bit laggy, people. That's the problem. Let's have a look at that Sawyer. Yeah. Still nearly full gold. Loricated May will be worth full gold. Hello, Joe. Yep, no, thank you. Thanks for coming on. If other people would like to say hello to Joe, he's the latest subscriber. I'm going to make part of the reason too for putting the face up on webcam is I thought I'd make some sort of an effort to grow the channel, which I've never really worried about in all fairness. I need to start putting out some other content. Now, I will say, people, there is another reason why I'm putting my face up on the webcam. I have never disclosed... I heard a rune, it's an S. I've never disclosed on stream as to why I have so much time to do this. I am retired, but it's the reason for my retirement that I may disclose at some time in the future. Let's get out of there. Geez, that could have been nasty. No. Oh, that's him there, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, geez, was that my mercenary did that? Yes, thanks, John. I wondered if it would give it a bit more personality. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll have a look. Yeah, perhaps you're right about the writing too. Oh, what am I doing here? I wasn't too worried about that. I'm more worried about this business I've got of looking down because I'm such a dreadful typist. Where are we up to? So I suppose we're more than 10% of the way to level 95. Yes, well, put it this way, Stephen, intelligent or not, it's what I came up with. Oh, sorry, hello, Tanner. Find anything good following the bot? Yes, I'll show you in a moment. Found a number of good things following this bot. This bot, Tanner, doesn't pick up anything except golden potions. Shark tooth armor is the tooth row. Right, let's get into the next game. There's me looking down again. I'll show you the couple of things. Yes. Right. Now, for Tanner's sake, I have found a number of fine things following this particular bot. So, for example, in 2 successive charm drops, I got that and that. What else have I got? Oh, the Herald of Zakarum Gilded Shield was another thing I got from this bot. And Jorm was on stream, not with this bot, when we found Asteron's Iron Ward, which I was astonished at. And what else have I found? There's one other notable thing. Herald of Zakarum, and there's something else. Can I show the crafted amulet, Stefan? Yes, I can. Let's get into the... It's not a particularly good amulet. It has fast cast and magic find. And that's about all. Let's get into the Chaos Sanctuary first, and I'll show you the crafted amulet. Just want to join this bot down the...
Impossible.
Oh, because I haven't accepted it, have I? Let's do that. Right, we're down the end here. Flawless Emerald we will have. Let's just get up a bit here. Right, crafted amulet, Stefan, is that one. So it has fast cast. I think I need the lightning resistance. Yes, I do. So it has fast cast, lightning resistance, magic find. So those are, and also maximum regenerate mana, but no skills. But I have not been able to get anything better. Yeah, Tanner, oh, you're right. I've certainly been in games with bots where I have killed a monster, dropped a charm, and the bot has got it before I could possibly get to it. But if you're talking about the Astrons, I still think that was a strange one. It will appear... I'm doing the December drops video. Now that, I hope to finish that tomorrow. I need to upload it before I go away. Just going away to visit some friends for... Circlet. Let's have a look at that. Well, I'd certainly keep that in single player, people. Is that one worth keeping on Battle.net? Yes, Stefan, yeah, I agree with... Yeah, I just only need 5 fast casts, Stefan. Because I've got 70 from there, and that ring. Bot's inventory was full, needs fast cast, alright. So I'd probably hang on to that in single player. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm wondering about that writing, Jorm, too, now I come to think about it. I can certainly shift the writing up. In fact, perhaps it might look better if I move the writing up so it actually went over. I'll have a look at them. I think I've got it set So the writing doesn't go over the Diablo name, and it might look a little better. Okay, Stefan, right, yep, I can with you there, but I've got I've got one character in single player set aside for 20 fast cast helms, even if they don't necessarily have great skills. And I hope people don't mind me doing this. I'm still picking up flawless gems like I was playing single player. But that's to roll a charm, and I have rolled... Which one was it? That one. I did roll that charm. Magic fine, by the way, is about 310. Just think, Stefan, I don't think even all the years I've been playing single player have I ever seen a circlet that had both 30 fast to run walk and 20 fast cast. Now, I tell you what we'll do. Schwinn says he might be able to come on for a bit later. So what I might do is just drop out of the voice chat and take the headset off. What is my mercenary doing? Perhaps that isn't right. So I've got a lot more room for gear, people. Charms, I just cannot find them.
Death can save you from me.
Let's do that, just in case we get something. Okay, now this bot gets to bail very, very quickly, but let's see if we can... yeah, there is a perfect topaz. And I think people have saved some space. I may even sacrifice an amethyst here, which I normally keep for caster amulets. Let's do that and that. Oh, hang on, no, I can put in a ruby. And that. Got too many jewels, and one more token from Mephisto would be nice. Keeping that one for the moment. Right, here we go. No, we just keep rolling it. Okay. So what we'll do here, people, when Schwinn comes on, we shall exit the bot game then. But I can't see me going much longer than about 10:30 tonight. Or loricated mail, not ethereal. Usually hide behind that pillar so the mercenary doesn't get killed by the hydras. Tell you what, we might adjust that writing. Let's have a look where it's going. Yeah, we might be able to do that in the go. Might look better if it went over the Diablo 2 name instead of no face. Now this bot has both Oak Sage and Battle Orders from the way it runs. So we've got 3,600 or so life points here, but I think it's normally up about 4,500. It's not the quickest killer of Bale I've ever seen. I've been in games with 3 bots running, and they just demolish Bale in a third of the time this one does. But I said it's a very slow, well, not very slow, but it's a reliable bot. Now in the December drops video, I'll start to use the webcam a bit there too. We're just keeping Bale under the curse of Decrepify here so he doesn't teleport. Ah, see, there we go. See, Baroness Star, people, I'm not going to even pick up. As much as it was a nice weapon in single player, and was at one stage, I think, the premium Paladin weapon. Oh, it's there already. Ah, yes, Stefan. I forget the bot games I've been in. Now, what was it? One of them was a Paladin. The really quick one was a Paladin. Now, was it 5 or 4? I think we've got it right. Yep, one was a Paladin. Hello. One was a Sorceress. And I can't remember. I don't think actually it was a Javazon, but I've certainly been in games with Lightning Javazon, and yes, it just demolishes everything once you get to Bale's pack. In fact, let's do, I reckon we can have a go, people. Oh no, we haven't got a rail rune. Yep, I still am a bit astonished, Jorm, about playing in single player and getting 11,000 damage on hammers. Why, a fleece we will have for gold. Yes, Stefan, I think you're with you on that one, yes. Yep. Let's just get out of there. I have seen a Vex rune drop out there in single player, but I don't like my chances here. Let's get some repairs actually too.
Afternoon.
Not much, right. Now, have we been quick enough? No, we weren't. Alright, we have to have a quick run down here, people. If it's, I just have to look and see if it's dropped an ethereal. I haven't got many ethereal. I've only got 2, I think, from this bot, and neither of them rolled 4 sockets, which I was a bit grumpy about. Oh, where's the bot? Oh no, there he is, there he is. That was clearly unique. Yes, I've certainly done it, Jorm, with the Javazon. They seem to be able to get through the lightning immune stormcasters. Alright, demolish them as well, alright. Well, I have to say, Stephen, despite my whinging about the armour, the first roll of that, I found an ethereal giant thresher, and the first roll I got 4 sockets. So I can't be in too much of a position to complain. Well, now we'll try and get here for Decisive. Unless you put up bone walls here, people. If Decisive's pack launches extra fast, that can be very dangerous. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Joe. Let me just go back here. Sorry, Joe. Oh, sorry, Joe. I've missed your comment there. Just unfortunately a couple of minutes though. Alright. Alright, Joe. Hang on. Now, yeah, I know your account name, so if you want to make a game... If you just put in, if you're on... well, there's a charm. Let's have a look at that. Okay, see that I'm not going to keep. Surely, I did find one the other day that had poison, both suffix and prefix. I'm not certain that's worth much. Okay, if you want to send me a message, Joey. Oh, sorry, Joe. Jeez, yes, my apologies, Joe. It wasn't you who gave... Yes, sorry, it was you who gave me the Enigma, but not that. Sorry, I have got it... Yeah, right, thank you. I've got it there. John 1QQ. Right, here I come. All right, people. Oh, you know, I did get that confused. All right. That's a barbarian. All right. Oh. Jeez. All right, Joe, would you mind me asking? Thanks. That's tremendous. But, in fact, if I do that... See, I don't know how... Right, I don't know how you get... Hello, Drew. Oh, okay. All right, no, that's all right, Drew. Oh, I still haven't got out of the voice chat either. I'm sitting here with headsets on for nothing. All right, thanks, Joe. That's just another tremendous gift you give me. Oh, yes. Yeah, well, see, it means I've still got two... Thank you. It means, geez, I remember there was that video I put up about skill charms. Now, Joe here has given me, in fact, that Joe gave me that one. Schwinn did give me a 1616 one, which I've kept, and I hope I'll give that back to Schwinn for trading. So I can now basically look at 196. Now that means, people, I think even with base strength, I'd be up to almost, I'd be very, very close to get, so once I get to the Dust Shroud, at 77, another 90, what is it, another 70 is 147, and then these, I've got more than enough strength then to carry a spirit on switch. So thanks once again. All right. Yes. So I'm looking at the comments here. Thanks, Joe. I've never had these things, of course, having played for years in single player, but it's about up to the stage where I will have to do a total respec, because particularly these two things, and being given the Enigma, said my stats are all over the place. Okay, but it's still a wonderful gift. Thanks once again. The trouble is, you know, I have some problems here that the thing, alright, I'm going to go back and chase the bot here, I think. Where were we up to? Number 6, was it? Ah. Perhaps number 5. Yes, it is close to perfect. The torch, yes, it is. So I said, Schwinn's 1616, I'll return that to him in due course. And that's not bad either. It goes up to 20, I assume, does it? I don't really know. Oh. Now, when I was on stream with this bot before, somebody else said it was a bot with personality. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, he's in the Wellstone chamber already. Let's go for Pendleskin. Oh, did I do that? I think somebody else did. Let's do that. Whoops, I think he's done it already. Yep. Okay, so it's got to be number 6 next. But did it leave anything? Not really. Thank you, Jorm. Yeah. Yep. So it's Law C Bale 6. Oh, this is the problem, people. The connection, yeah, we've got it. Sometimes it jams. I'll give you a fair warning, people. Is that sometimes the connection just breaks down. That's why I like following this particular bot, because the connection seems to be about the most reliable one I've got. But I think now we've got both the torch and the Annihila's small charm, I think we can go for a full respec, which I might do this weekend. Oh, okay, thank you, Stefan. Sorry, people.
Thanks.
Let me... No, I hope I've got the mic back. I've just had a sneezing fit there, folks. And a couple of people have expressed their concern that I may be somewhere near the Australian bushfires. I'm not anywhere near the major ones. I must keep that in mind, Stefan. Right. Oh, there's a unique. Great Mauler's Steel Driver. Of no value to me. At least I'm keeping my eye on the in fact, I am going to just... Let me pull the plug on these headphones, people. Hello, Achilles. I think that's who it is. Yep, Happy New Year to you. Yeah, it's certainly New Year's... It's the evening of New Year's Day. Let's not look at the gloves. And as you might have noticed, Achilles, this is the first time I've put the webcam up. 19, what do we got there? 17. Oh, we can now... Okay, and looks as if Noed has joined us. Notice his directions come up in French too. I don't know if... don't quite figure out how he does that. For us in Europe it's morning, yep. No, but at least it's New Year's Day, people. I've got to start putting up people. I haven't done one for a couple of months. Another video about non-game play stuff. Not the streaming videos are to some extent just clogging the channel. Oh no, he's got rid of them already. Cleglaw gloves we don't need. So it's 20 to 9, folks. So, you know, probably 10:30 at the latest tonight. And could I just say, people, that anybody who... I've got to get on the Discord more regularly myself. I did, for example, find an Isroom the other day in...
Not even death
the Arcane Sanctuary. But as there, I'm just not in the habit of pressing print screen. To record the drop. So I've now got Corpse Explosion up to level 27. I don't think I'd need... Might go for 25 with the Annihilus and Hellfire Torch. Now, okay. Yes, Joe, I hope... Yeah, notice the life... Oh, wow, that's a champion. Oh, we've got souls as well, have we? Now we're casting vision. Yep, you see our life here is up over 4,500 now. Now, because I'm putting my face up on camera now, people, I will keep announcements about when I am streaming on the Discord. I've got to remember to do it. I think that's our... I think we've got enough to make a perfect skull there. Keeps ASAB out of trouble. There's Stefan. So I assume now we're the sorceress doing, let's have a look at the boats, just for a matter of interest. Not really. So, number 7. One thing we could do on our own people, actually it should really be done with oh, there we go. Ooh, we got there, have we? Yeah, we're in. Okay, looks as if Stefan has joined us. Yeah. Now this is about... Oh, there's a tell room. The tell room we're actually going to have. So I think we've got another couple. I keep tell rooms for 3 tells make a rel. And then we can have a go at a caster amulet. And again, the bots left something behind. Let's do that. In all fairness, I probably don't need fortitude for the mercenary's sake. The other rune word that I've, again, ladder rune word for which I've set aside a set of runes is obedience. But I don't have that. I don't have a base for. Is that a charm? It is. No, give that one a miss. So I think we've got the inventory full of at least, you know, desirable charms. Particularly the resistances boost from those two is just inestimable, in my opinion, for its value. I normally jump across here and let the bot clear the seals.
Not even death can save you from me.
Okay, somebody grabbed the flawless diamond. Okay, let's see what we can do here. There we go. There's 3 tells to make a rel. Yeah. Let's do this straight away. Right, there's 3 tells to make a rel. There's a jewel. Oh, I thought we had a perfect skull up and going. Right. Let's go gambling. Yeah, I just do this on the spot, unlike single player. I save things up for a Wednesday there.
What are your needs?
Let's gamble an amulet. Oh, we would get a rare one, wouldn't we? Alright, what do we get? Oh, it's the mana steel. Yep, okay, alright. Okay.
Good day.
Mesh armor we don't want, do we? No, we want bone weave. Tell us. Looks like you got so... some competition now. Okay, yes, well. At least you're picking up items, yeah. Okay, we want C bar 8. Use both Bone Spear and Bone Spirit and destroy every single... Have a look at that Cryptic Axe too. Not ethereal. Again, one or the other. I found an ethereal Cryptic Axe. Added sockets to that, only got 2. Oh, thank you, Stefan. All right, no, thanks very much. Thanks very much, anyway. And there's a perfect ruby. Oh no, we shouldn't be doing this now. We should be into the Chaos Sanctuary immediately. So I could roll that. I've got to... Yeah, no. Haven't done that quite correctly. Are we too late? No, we're not. There's a jewel. And, okay, well, there's the start of our next rail room. Let's have a look at the jewel, but we have enough of them. Oh, that now, I think it was Tanner said, what has this bot left behind? Well, one other thing it left behind was a 15% attack speed, 33 enhanced damage jewel. Don't mind running instead of teleporting in this situation. In fact, I'm trying to think, where did I get the Geeds? I think I got the Geeds chasing this bot too. That's a decent Geeds, particularly for gold find and magic find. Okay, full up my... So in effect I'm scavenging here, really. Way behind the others. I'm not too worried about the experience. Let's go back here. Normally just jump across here. And that's to save basically when that seal breaks, so not where the Ventars, no, infected souls, where his pack generates. Oh, somebody else got it. Okay, what's the means? There we go. Obi, was it you who got the Herald of Zakarum?
Not even death can save you from me.
Or was it the other sorceress, Homer? Rare Shaker. So there we go. Clearly the bot does not have an enormous amount of magic find, but it certainly said it. According to the person who runs it, it's only programmed to pick up golden potions. So that's the second Herald of Zakarum I've seen that bot leave behind. Soul Rune. Actually, a Soul Rune I might have for another roll at Insight. We'll assume Shale I don't need. We'll assume the other sorceress Homer got the Herald of Zakarum. Yes, well I think Tan about competition, well we've just seen a Herald of Zakarum drop and I certainly didn't get it. Well I said I've got one. Ooh, and Morel's getting close to death here. Giant Thresher. Not ethereal. All sorts of space, people. If I could get some just plain magic find small charms, I think the obvious thing to be carried now. Where have we got to? Right. Nope. That's number 9. And the other trick is to try and get to Pindle Skin before some of the other players enter the game too. Up at this level... Oh, Schwinn's here. There's a... 2 charms. Now, Schwinn is playing his sorceress, right.
Good to see you.
No. No. Hill play we don't need. Force Topaz we will have. Terrible typing. Leave it go at that. Schwinn's had a cold, people, the flu or something. Alright, well listen for, I'll get a little bleep out of the speakers, people, and then I'll put the headset back on. Tell rune. 3 tells make a row. Another caster amulet. Oh, Schwinn's in the ancient tunnels. Yes, but I think Schwinn has his character has some pretty good gear now. 4 open socket side. Okay, good night, Drew. I'm glad you noticed your comment within a reasonable period of time anyway. No, good night, Drew. Happy New Year to you. Let's have you ornate plate. Oh, we didn't even get that. Oh, I thought we had 2 tell rooms. Little bit laggy too. And we might start building up runes. I've got a lum rune there for reasons I don't really understand. We could roll the charm. We might do that in the next game. We've got 9:05. Full up on scrolls. Oh, serves me right for not blowing up corpses. There's our 3rd floor skull. Oh, got the order wrong there. I thought we were up to bail, and clearly we weren't. Yeah, this is a lot quicker with the couple of sorceresses in the game. Okay, up to number 10, can you look at it? And since we're now to double digits, we'll make a copy of that. I'm still looking down to type, but I'm just not that good a typist. Oh. Oh, what's he doing? Sorry?
I am overburdened.
Alright, another kind donation there from Noed. Let's do that. Just going to get a bit hairy in a moment here. Goody stone skin too. Just like to have one pack down. Not too many players in the game for corporate explosion here. Getting a bit silly. Let's try that. Now let's let the mana oh, we've done that too, have we? Oh, I've got that back. Well, that's demonstrating the limits of corpse explosion there. Now we will leave cubing that token. I think we're too late to get into the entrance end of the Chaos Sanctuary. I reckon I'm certain of it. Yep. Alright, we're going to have a run around here. Oh, a hell room. Jeez, we'll have that. For desocketing purposes, there's nothing else. I've got about 4 of them now. Chaos Sanctuary. Oh, Schwinn's it. Right, I get it. Schwinn's running other areas. That's fair enough. we don't have sufficient speed to do that. I barely have enough to get past Pindleskin. Yeah, there's exactly where I throw up the bone wall. Pindleskin's pack generates extra fast. There's terror. Don't often use terror, but it's handy to have occasionally. Just let me alt tab out, people, and we're just going to check the voice chat. No. Okay, just me and the bot here at the moment. So at least we had a chance of getting the drop. Whatever that may be. Kelpie snare. Which I have in fact made an iron golem out of the Kelpie snare. Not that it lasted long, but okay. Long battle bow is the wise and draw, we don't need that. In fact, I think we've now got enough time to cube our... I think I've got about 6 or 7 of these now. So thanks once again, Noed. Oh, not more stuff. Okay, alright. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's do that one straight away. Right, railroad. Perfect amethyst. Jewel. We can get to a perfect skull there. Let's go gamble an amulet. Can I help you? Oh, hello, Jago. Okay, sorry. Sorry, at least I've got to your comment reasonably quickly. No, we're in BattleNet here. Oh. I don't know if that's classified as junk or not on BattleNet. I've made another good druid blocking amulet too. I might hang on to that. Oh. Perhaps not. No, hello Digitalian anyway. Let's put that away for the moment. As usual, I'm running out of space. And let's make that perfect skull. We'll have to miss out on the experience. Can we roll the charm, people? Yes, we will. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Alright, we're going to keep rolling it. We've only got one decent one, and that's that 5% magic fine one. Alright. to here. Okay, well, we've arrived at the right time. I think the bulk. 3 faster, 10 poison. Okay. How come I do? Okay, Digitalian or Jago. Basically, when I started playing the game, after about, I had a break for about 7 years, and I'll have that. Oh, Schwinn's gone already. We're up to number 11. Sorry, Digital. I just reinstalled the game, patched it up to the latest version, which happened to be 1.14, and Pluggy doesn't work with it. I do use GoMule in single player. I thought I had a poison. Ah, there we go. We'll chase down Schwinn and give him that poison resistance charm. I don't think I need it anymore. Not now I've got the Annihilus. I don't know what I'd do again, Jago, if I had my time again. Oh, don't do that on me. Sometimes finds Pindleskin's health bar doesn't Jewel. Oh, let's get out of there, gee. Right, just that and that. Now, right, we're down the. Let's have a look at that jewel. Right, now we can tell Schwinn. What else have I got here? That one, I've got one there. I thought I had both. Right, might be time for me to have a break once we get into the next game. Oh, Stefan. Yep, no thank you. Yep, thanks for joining in. Geez, I could almost do with that. I carry no hit recovery on this character whatsoever. No, thanks for joining in, Stefan. Oh, Jesus, got to them already. Think we have enough jewels for crafting purposes? Thank you, Digitalian. Or Jago. No, thank you. I've thought I'd started doing it because the reception has been, by and large, very kind.
Not even death can save you from me.
No swing. Do I go to him or is this going to get confused? Oh, there he is. Oh, wow. Thank you, Schwinn. Geez, I'm building up some magic fire. I think we can go with that. In fact, I'm not even certain I need that one anymore. We'll have to check that out when we do the... Oh, what terrible typing I do. Let's put that to one side. So our magic find now must be pushing 320. We can certainly do better, but we can certainly do worse. So next game people just go stand in the game, but I'll go and have a bit of a break. Just get a drink. Oh, geez, we've probably got some gems we can upgrade to perfect. Okay, time for me to have a break, people. Once we're in the next game. there already, is it? I missed the message. No, next one's definitely 1, 2. Ah, there we go. Right, I'll have a quick go at Pendleskin. And then I'll go and get a drink. I think Jorm's right, we may do something about that writing. Hellforge plate, not ethereal. Alright. I think at this point we will forego we might have a chase around people. It's time for me to go get a drink. And I might as well just go back to the normal avatar while I have a break, I think. So I'll just mute the microphone and I will see people as soon as I get back. Oh bother, I've forgotten to leave the game up. I've swapped back into OBS and not swapped back to the game, people, but here we go. Still in the Pandemonium Forest. Oh. I assume they're up. Yep, okay. Oh. Done that one, have they? Right, oh, now it's gone. Oh, well, serves me right. Alright, I'm going to count. I'm not going to go through the River of Flame. I just hope there were no ethereal armor bases there. Unexpected. Jeez, I just reached into my drink there. Oh, let's get the webcam back up too. Right. I think that's restored things to normality. It's just swing eye now. At least in this game anyway. Now Schwinn, I don't know if you're listening, but another Herald of Zakarum did drop in the Chaos Sanctuary, but I missed it. I think there was another sorceress in the game and she got it. Stop the teleporting business. Yeah, that's Schwinn doing most of the damage, by the way, it's not the bot. Okay, looks like number 13. I wonder perhaps if this bot is running to try and get to level 99. Or perhaps just somebody being generous and deciding to put it up just so other people can join in. Come on, one more. Not much there. Nope. Right, down the right end. Oh, what's that doing? Etherin we don't need. Oh, there's a unit. That's a minion. The ethereal armor still continues to elude us.
Thanks.
Schwinn has clearly got time to clear other areas given the power of his sorceress. Oops, that's what we don't do. Yes, no, it makes sense, given that your character can handle the 3-player game. I certainly don't have your teleport speed. Okay, there's a jewel. Arctic horn. Don't think we need that. Hello, Emil. Glad I got... Yes, no, I thought I'd put the face up essentially because the reaction of people like yourself, which has by and large been nothing but kind. I thought New Year's Day would be a good time to start doing this. Yeah, I've had it sitting there for months, is the gist of it. It was behind the normal avatar.
Good afternoon.
Let's do that. Yes, no, thanks for asking, Emil, about the bushfire situation. Yeah, it could be worse. Well, there are a lot of people have lost their homes, though, and there have been about 10 people, I think, who've died. There was one 28-year-old firefighter died when the bushfires created their own weather system and just picked up an 8-ton truck and rolled it. Which was that was in New South Wales. Oh, Jorm, I don't even know what pride is.
Good morning.
I'm trying it. Remember, I said before, I've set aside some runes for obedience if I can get a base for that. Alright, here's our next attempt at a caster amulet. Not quite good enough. Yeah, Emil, yes, yeah, the bushfires are capable of generating their own. In fact, the oddity of it is, as it's explained on the Australian news, bushfires are capable of generating their own thunderstorms. As much as it sounds a bit odd. Or Tholrune. So there's a safety amulet. We may even have a perfect net. And this bot is also carrying something like Nature's Peace or whatever. Or some sort of thing that prevents corpses being blown. It might be that vine thing. Who am I playing with? Schwinn at the moment. And the Druid Law is a bot. Which I somehow have managed to get onto its friends list, or more accurate, it allowed me to add it. Let's have a look at that matriarchal javelin. Sir. Oh, you're right, that is expensive. I don't know what it does, so I assume it's a ladder one. Don't need, what is it, Dark Adherent. Okay, on we go. Hello, Yivko. Oh, let's do that. It was 14 was the next one, wasn't it? Yep, we're in. Did I drop Tyrrell's Might? No, I did not. I don't know what gave you that impression. I certainly did not drop Tyrrell's Might. Oh, actually, Zivko, you remember what I was saying before? Geez, you've done well if you remembered that. I did say in single player I'd put the webcam up if I ever did drop it in single player. But I decided, geez, you're doing well to remember that. Wow. Yeah. One of those things you don't expect anybody to remember. No, I decided to put it up, Zivko, because basically the response has been so good, I didn't think it constituted much of a risk. I will have to transfer any alterations to streaming purely to the Discord. I don't think there'd be too many people in my small hometown who would even know this exists. We've only had the internet capable of doing it in the last 5 or 6 months. But just in case, yeah, I'll now make streaming or changes to streaming announcements on the Discord only. Oh yes, I have, Emil. I'll show you. I'll briefly show you here because I don't necessarily. I've been given a meal by. That's a unique. I have been given both. Schwinn gave me a 1616 Hellfire torch. He traded 2 mals for it. But Noed gave me that one. And Noed this evening has given me an Annihilus Small Charm. Yes, if you like, Dan, I suppose it's one way of putting it. I'll assume there's some, how can I put it, some degree of generosity to somebody who was relatively naive about, Gem Shrine, about the way things work on Battle.net. But certainly, I've got to the stage now of, we're going to go with, let's go with the emerald and we'll make a safety amulet. Since we've got a number of emeralds. Yeah, like the gear is pretty, I'll show it to you if you like. Heart of the Oak Flail, which Schwinn supplied, except for the pole rune. Harlequin Crest, Schwinn supplied the shaker, I at least didn't find the ist. That amulet just for fast cast magic, find lightning resistance. Homunculus, Schwinn traded for. The boots I found with Cal. Can't remember where I got the Nagel ring from. Uprated gold wrap, I think I found that one on my own. Enigma from Noed. And that ring which I think I found on my own. Hellfire Annihilus. A Geeds I found chasing this bot. That one I found on my own. And a number of other resistance magic find small charms. So, how do you know what gem it was? For the shrine, you just carry, I thought whichever one you're carrying is the one that gets upgraded. Perhaps I'm not understanding the question there, Emil. You're quite welcome to join the voice chat, Emil, if you'd like. I can put on the headset very quickly. There's a Monarch. I wonder if these J mods, if we were to get one, I wonder if they're still valuable. I assume they are. Oh. Ooh, fanaticism. Back. No, yeah, what you can do, oh sorry, geez Emil, I thought that's why, perhaps I know something you don't for a change. No, it will upgrade any gem you carry, and if you choose not to upgrade a gem, then it will drop a random chip one. Let's go back over here. Okay, no, fair enough, Emil. Yeah, I'm not that fussed about it. I must admit, the one advantage of having text chat only, another Thulrune. Only me who picks them up, is it? The advantage of having text chat only is I don't have to divide my attention.
Not even death can save you from
See, we can have a go at safety amulet now. Now, which we will in fact do. which is why I like to keep the gold up. We just need a jewel. And so be not like I just want anything with more than five fast casts. I'm just crafting anything I can get, pretty much, either safety or caster. No. Yeah, thank you, Emil. Yeah, I'm certainly not gonna sit here and pretend that I know more about the game. Oh, I've got 4 Thull runes. What do Thulls become? Ammons? No. No, I'll just have to wait till I collect enough emeralds. How can I get more Thull runes than Rowls? What I have done, Emil, in single player is if I've got a number of flawless gems, and you know that you've got fixed shrines, and they typically a lot of them in the Bloodmaw. You just keep regenerating the game until you get gem shrines, another Thull rune. I have to wait for the moment. I don't think anybody else will want it. About 5 Thull runes. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, Emil, I've learned a lot most of what I know about the game, the more intricate details, I've learned the last couple of years. Because all the years I played single player on my own, yeah, you looked at the occasional thing on the internet. Oh, so the sorceress has got the small charm. Small charm of blight. Oh, sweet. What am I thinking about? But when I started playing again, and YouTube, if you like, became a lot more viable through faster internet speeds, then I learned an awful lot. Bone bond, we have a located male for that. What do we got? Number 15.
Salutations.
Let's do that. Yes. I assume things like, according to what Jorm has said, that things like Atma would have been around, but I just didn't, when I was last playing, I just didn't know about it. Oh, that's a bit nasty. Geez, I don't want to get through the bone wall. Prison yard in that case. Boots. What do you get for rare boots in a hell game? Atma, yeah, it's a thing like Gomule, Emil. I think it preceded Gomule. Oh, there we go, there's a gold wrap. And a small charm. Now I've got a pretty good gold wrap already, but we'll have a look. Give that one a miss. Let's see what the gold find is on this. 59, not as good as what I've got. It's only Schwinn and I. Oh. my typing, people, is just terrible. The best excuse I can make for my typing, people, is that when I was a school student, boys weren't taught to type. I was taught to type on the old manual machines, but I don't think I paid enough attention to become a good touch typist, despite the fact the computers were well and truly on the horizon. The experienced shrine will grab for Diablo. I'd say about 30 minutes more, people. But I think John's right about that writing. I think we can move that and have it scroll up onto the Diablo name rather than obscure my face. Tops us up for scrolls. Yes, Emil, Emil, there is a social aspect to that's what I liked about BattleNet the year I had many years ago, about 2003. And there, again, there's a social aspect to BattleNet. Of course, you don't get the single player, but I'm thinking probably make last month, I'll say it again, make last month and this month a primary emphasis on BattleNet, and then probably try and mix it up after that. What gets blood amulets? Amulets, isn't it? In fact, even a hit. What does a hit power amulet need? I'm just going to look in my book, people. Anything with 10% fast cast would do. I have a book which has such things. Hit power. Oh, is a Thol rune. Well, I've got Thol runes. I've got a stack of them, so I'll give that a try. Alright. That'll just clear the glut of Thol runes, I hope. We could even start collecting some jewels. Oh, there's another perfect sapphire. There's a... Yeah, I reckon we can start picking up jewels again too. Right, we need to gamble an amulet. Oh, there's the lag. I've actually, Emil, I've pondered on that exact question. My answer is no, I wouldn't.
Hail to you, champion.
I'd certainly say I'd found the thing, but I'd have to say the idea of doing it single player is that you do it yourself in single player, although I'd certainly put it up as part of the drop video. It's not going to do it for me. No, I think single player, in fact I think Mr. Llama's idea of it is that not only is he doing it in single player, he's doing it entirely with the one character. which I'm not prepared to go that far. In fact, we can have a go at another safety amulet too, but it's time to start collecting jewels. Hello, Ken. Yeah, Ken, I decided to put my face up, though I realise that my abominable typing detracts from the effect of it, because I'm continually looking down at the keyboard. Self-found single player, okay. Yes, Ken, the camera's been there for... The camera's actually been there for well over a year, I think. And I've had the webcam behind the avatar you've normally seen, or the picture you've normally seen, for some weeks, and I just swapped them around. I thought New Year's Day, the reception by and large has been very kind. So, we're in there. So I've put it up here, but one change to, okay, well, I was a teacher, but it was maths. That was the, mithril coil, what's that? The dungos? It is for dungos, yeah, okay. 16. Let's go. So, but I will say, Ken, that thank you, Emil. I will say that getting streaming announcements, people, I will now stick to the Discord because I don't want anybody who recognises me. Yes, well, you got an arachnid mesh, Schwinn, that's good going. Oh, and I got a gold wrap, and you got string of ears as well. Yeah, remember I got a gold wrap. Would you mind me asking, Emil, on your own sort of single player thing, how many items you now have to go yourself? So the thing about Tyrell's Might is that it's just purely a trophy. It's of no, well, it might be of some use on a mercenary, but... yes, Jorm, I think he's doing... We just have a look here. So I think he's running, not the pits, but I think Ancient Tunnels, Mephisto, Travancal. Let's do that. Ethereum we don't need. So I think I've seen this bot leave behind a pole room, because Tanner asked before about what have I got from this bot. Well, a Herald of Zakarum, that very good jewel. Druid, Barbara, okay. You want Tyrell's Might, okay, alright. Sorry, an Templar's Might. Oh, okay, yes, alright. Whoop, where are we? Over there. Ammon Rune. Cast a ring, or possibly socketing formula for... No, let's leave that one a miss. Druid, Barbarian, and... Okay. Well, then I've never got to Druid or Assassin at all. Schwinn is now in the River of Flame, so having a go there, I assume. Haven't gotten around to I've actually made a couple of decent Druid amulets on the ladder here. I've managed to craft a couple of +2 to skills Druid amulets. One was 2 to Druid skills, 6% increased block, and 12 resistances. So I thought that was worth hanging on to. Yep, I think 10:30 people is going to see me out.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh, Schwinn's with us now, isn't it? Okay, there's a perfect amethyst. In fact, I'm a bit puzzled why hit power amulets and safety amulets both use Thull runes.
Yes?
Mephisto, Travancore, River of Flame. Okay, yep. Ooh. Alright, well at least I've got rid of some of the excess gems and so on. Yes, I have to say, that's one of the attractions, I assume, of this game. Now, poor Tom is back with us, is he? Poor Tom is the Talrasha sorceress. Ah, yes, that's right. No, that's right. What's the skill? Not chain lightning. It certainly seems to do a lot of damage. That lightning, whatever it is. Let's try lower resist. Okay, thanks Emil. Yes, well, yes, I won't mention a name, Emil, but you remember we did post it on the stream when you used her account once. But yep, I think we can all send her our best. Thanks once again, Emil. Oh, Viper Fork. Not ethereal. Gauzen, okay, what are we up to? Number 17. Whoa, we're there already. This is... oh no, we've got 3 players in the game. Yeah, right. Where's Law though? No, we've got 4 players including myself. A Mohawk. Well, put it this way, Ken. Let's say I'll stick to things that are consistent with my own personality. I don't think that would be somehow. Cuirass will be worth gold. I have to say, Ken, retired 60-year-old school teachers probably don't usually have mohawks. Let's grab the other one. Oh, Brandon, sorry, I missed your opening greeting. Sorry, my apologies. I missed it. Right. So I have missed some of the comments there. Now, did we get in the right end of the Chaos Sanctuary? Oh, well, alright, now we're going to go down this end, just in case. Oh, go away. Archon plate I can see there. I've kept a 517 for Jorm too. I'll have a look at that on the way back. No. Yeah. Okay, about losing 20 years, yeah. 494, got better. Oh, 3 AM, yes, I know people do sit up at some strange hours to look at this, which I do appreciate. Oh, okay. No, it's 20 past 10 here, people. And I'd say about 10:30. We'll probably about see me out. What, you got another belt, did you, Schwinn? Second string of it. Okay, there's the meat scraper, people. We don't need that. Much as I've certainly used it on mercenaries. Oop, what did I heard a gem. Oh, just a ruby. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments here.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh, another essence. No, that one we'll give him this. I've got enough of them. 4,500 life points. Oh, we've got souls. Here we cast in vision. Yeah, thanks, Schween. Yeah, that's about, yep, well, it's close to the last one for me too. I might have one more to get to 10:30. Thanks for joining, Schween, given a strange hour and night it is. There you are. Ethrin we don't need. Just, I could ask people, yeah. I've just asked people to keep an eye on the Discord. There's going to be one change to the stream, which I won't mention on Open YouTube now that my camera is up and going. Yep. Thanks, Rin. I'll keep an eye out for poison charms too. Oh, sorry, that's answering the text comment. Right, okay. Alright, people, I'm going to certainly do one more. I don't know if Schwin's going to be up to it. There we go. It's a super reliable bot. let's have a look at that royal shield. You never know. Yeah, jewel. I need to start collecting them. Alright, let's have a look at the thresher. Not ethereal. Okay, yeah, I just, to put it this way, at the moment, Ken chasing the bots around. Oh, that's right. I'm still getting used to the fact that Deckard Cain's over here. Let's do it that way, might be a little bit quicker.
What do you need?
I think we're going to miss the weight, but we need to put this stuff away. Yeah, I only got 4 jewels, so I need to start collecting those. Ah, yeah, wrong end. Okay. Alright, time for a bit of a run. Bots ruined botnet. Yeah. I said, Ken, there's still some novelty in it. So I think you can find non-bot games. Oh, that's a unique. Now. Didn't drop anything. Okay. Mercenary seems to be looking after the monsters well enough, and I assume if I can get fortitude, it'll do even more damage. Let's have a look at the Maiden Javelin. Oh, that's another unique. It's over here. We want that thing out of that corner. A bit further. There we go. Oh, giant thresher. Ethereal one would be nice. Let's have a quick look at these. Not really. Okay, Ken. Thank you. Yes, well, yeah, Bone Neck. I just see one of the reasons for doing this on Battle.net, Ken. Even though now I've got the Hellfire and Nihilus, this is a much more powerful character than my single player one. The idea is this is can eventually I have a go at supporting other players in tackling the Ubers. So, for example, Ken, you may or may not know, it'll come out in the drop video. That was a flawless topaz, wasn't it? It'll come out in the drop video, but I found with this character, Astrion's Iron Ward, Crown of Ages Corona, and Herald of Zakharum. Now the Astrions and the Herald of Zakharum were just chasing bots, but I did find the Crown of Ages in the ancient tunnels myself, and I've given them all oh, actually, Zhivka, I haven't really thought of that. Geez, I did already. I haven't really thought of that. Oh, Griffins, yeah, okay, Ken, well, if I've one thing, yeah, see, I can't find Templar's Might. Yet I've found about 6 Griffins. Yeah, Divine Scepter. What's that? Heaven's Light or the Redeemer? That one, is it? That one? They're both mighty scepters. What's the unique Divine Scepter? Hand of Blessed Light, yes. Geez, Yivko, yeah. Best of 2000. I've certainly got all the component videos. Oh, didn't think of that. Certainly, yeah, the Asterons would be up there. See, the sorcerers have got that flawless emerald, so he's a fellow scavenger in the game. Oh, yeah, no, I think we had this discussion before, Ken. I have no, to me, 96. I'm going to have the tour rooms, have another go of insight. 96 is about as high as I aspire to. Sigma is 98, but that took many years. '96 is, good enough for me. There's Noed, people who's donated the both torches and the enigma on this character, but he clearly speaks English well enough, but he clearly speaks French as well. Let's go with lower resistance of the sorceress's hand. Oh, yep. Storm shields can. Storm shields. In fact, I've got one on this. I've got one on Battle.net. And storm shields, I have to say, I find them fairly often in single player. Alright, people, that is 10. Ooh, what was that? Doom coil ring. Slurp. I'm thinking, people, that may have to. I've got to go travelling tomorrow. What's the ring? Nothing spectacular. Okay, good night, Schwinn. I say may have to. The trapper been. Yeah. Now I must get to Assassin one day, Ken. Alright, people, that may have to do for me for this evening. I do have to go travelling tomorrow. I will put up an announcement on the Discord about what my plans are, but now that I'm putting my face up on camera, I do not wish to disclose on YouTube what I intend doing, is the gist of it, in case somebody recognises me. Oh, okay, we're going to go to transfer. We'll at least do that for Schwinn. In fact, that's a good idea that Schwinn has. We do the transferring at the end of the night. I don't think I've got too much actually here that needs transferring. Oh, we got a hand of blessed light. What's the ring? Okay. Oh, it was a nice. Let's have a look at that. Cold fire poison. Okay. S hatred. Goodness knows how he carries that much stuff. Oh, Hexing Grand Charm. I do have, for what it's worth, people, on curses, I'm carrying plus 18 to curses, plus 17 to curses. With all the extra... Oh, he's exited it. Oh, sure he's going to come back and collect this stuff. Oh, thank goodness for that. Well, I'm going to wait. Yes, Ken. Particularly, I would certainly value them if I had lesser. But that's seriously 1 point. And although I use virtually all these curses, dim vision, amplify damage, not weaken, terror occasionally, decrepify, low resist I'm going into instead of confuse, life tap occasionally, Iron Maiden not at all. So of all these curses, the only ones I don't use are Iron Maiden and weaken. So I'll wait Schwinn out here, let him collect all these things. Hatred, terror, yeah, there we go. And pick all these things up. Okay, Schwinn. Oop. Now, if I could just ask people, as I said, I will be changing my plans slightly. And if you'd like to go on the Discord... Oh, okay. Iron Maiden... Yeah. I've seen that done certainly in Act 1, Ken. I didn't think Iron Maiden leveled up all that well in Hell Games. Let's have a quick look. 6, yeah, but it goes down to quarter. Duration 52 seconds. I can easily assign a key to it if I take off something else. Be interested to see how that goes, because I wonder, can you use Iron Maiden in conjunction with Bone Prison and Bone Wall? Okay, all right. Schwinn's done, and I think I'm about done too, people. So that was the Uni's. So people have now seen less what I look like anyway, but I hope that to make it a regular feature of the streams. Just going to quit here. And I'll tab out to OBS. Now again, if I learned to touch type, it would actually improve things a great deal. Yeah. Okay, all right, folks. That will do. And I said, keep your eye on the Discord, and that will tell you what my plans are, but they are a little bit different from normal. All right, I'm just going to quickly go back. Oh no, I've got the tablet up. Going to quickly go back to the game here, just so there's something appears on the screen. All right, any final comments, people, before I call it quits for the night? All right, people, I assume that that's all we need to see, and said go to the Discord and I'll put up a notice about what my plans are for the next few days. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thanks once again for all you've given my Battle.net character. Thank you, Brandon. Good night, Ken. Somebody else is doing the driving. Okay. All right, people. Thanks once again.